Hi guys, and welcome back again. I'm Nendroid_addict512 on Instagram. And today I'm doing a review of the Madoka Magica Rebellion figure of Homura Akemi. Like I said in my previous video, I did not get Madoka. To all the Madoka fans out there, I'm so sorry. I just don't like Madoka. She's not my favorite character. So I just did not see the point in ordering her. But I did order Homura. And, I mean, to be honest, Madoka is super cute. I wish I liked her character more, because she's so pink and frilly, and her pigtails. And, I mean, even look at her shoes. She's got cute little shoes, and she's just adorable. But I just did not really care for her. Now, I will say one thing about the Madoka figure that makes me a little sad. Her hands can move, and her pigtails move, and her head moves, as far as I understand anyway. Homura, all that moves on her is her head. And there she is. And that's a really good picture, actually. It is exactly how she looks. The little figure stand at the bottom, it connects at the shoe, and I think right here at that shoe. But it's not a real pretty stand. It's just a white stand like it shows there. And sorry about that. I'm getting over a cold, guys. I saw her on Tokyo Otaku, and I liked her. Homura is my favorite character. I didn't like how undetailed that is, but as small as it is on her actual hand, I can understand why it's not. I didn't really like her face that much. Her face kind of makes me a little sad. But all around, she's a really nice figure for the price. I paid... yeah, that's for both of them. I paid $24 for Homura. Now, they've got a fairly good rating on Tokyo Otaku. I don't know what the half of the star thing is there, because I honestly have not read the reviews since I ordered her. But I really like her a lot. She's really cool. She is my second non-posable figure. I do like that I can move her head, but I guess we should get right down to the review. If you like the series, I would suggest ordering both of them if you do like Madoka. If you just don't like her, then don't waste the $24 extra to order her. If you want a figure that's not real expensive, but pretty nice quality, I would definitely suggest these. Now, there she is. Scoot it up a little bit. I think it captures her character very well. It looks just like she does in the anime. The only thing I didn't really like about her face is that her mouth is so pink. It's so pronounced on her face, and I think it just looks really out of place. It almost makes me think of like a bootleg, how their mouths are usually way too pink. But her eyes are perfect, just like they are in the anime. She's got her little headband. Her ears are there like they should be. Her clothes are moving in an invisible wind because she's like stuck in this pose forever. And I'm pretty sure the reason that her hand is like this is actually so she can hold Madoka's little hands. Once again, her arms do not move at all. Now here's a close-up of her soul gem on her hand. It's very, very badly painted, in my opinion. Like, there's some paint off the side there I didn't notice before. But her hands are really well sculpted. I don't know if she actually has fingernails. Oh, I think you can kind of see them. Her skirt is really well made. The way they did the motion of her, the wind that was blowing her hair and her outfit, it all goes together really well. The back of her hair, the traditional two-sided hair that she has there where it's like split down the middle. Her little bow in the back is moving. The seams to her are almost invisible. It's really hard to see. There's a good look at her shoes. Once again, I said the stand is very plain. It's just an oval stand. You've got a really good look at her tights. And I mean, they are very well done here. You can't really see the seams unless you're really, really looking for them. And they are just, like, if you touch her leg, I feel like such a perv. If you touch her leg, you can't feel the seam at all. And here you can see the writing on the bottom. Oh, there's hair on this. Haha. But she does come off of her stand, but she's kind of a pain to get off. I'll take her off at some other point. I think I need both hands to get her off. I don't want to break her. But she seems pretty sturdy. The only thing that kind of weirds me out is her head is removable. You can pop her head right off. It'd be even funnier if this was Mammy, because it would make so much more sense. But her head actually came detached from her body, which scared me because when I first unboxed her, all I could think was, oh my god, I just took her out of her perfect box and now she's broke. How am I going to handle this? But then I realized that she was just decapitated for the ride. Now, her head turns, and I mean, you can put her head on pretty much however you want, I guess. I guess you could put it backwards if you really wanted. Turning it some ways makes it really obvious that it's not supposed to be turned that way because of the way the rest of her clothes are blowing. Like, that's blowing that way, and this is obviously blowing straight that direction. So if you turn her head way over here, then the rest of her body just doesn't look right. But she looks pretty good with her head not coming off, pointing straight ahead, and when she's kind of slightly turned to the side. And it kind of gives her a dramatic look. Overall, with this figure, the paint is really good. Her eyes are really clear. Only thing I really don't like is that, like I said, that mouth, how distinct it is. I feel like a lot of the times Homura's figures are overshadowed by the ones that they do with Madoka that go along with her. Because Madoka has a lot of little minor details, and I feel like they spend more time on that than they do on Homura. But then again, this is the only figure I have of Homura at the moment, so it's hard for me to say 100% if that's true. It just seems like, if I'm looking at the pictures, Madoka's figures are always beautiful. Well, I guess I lie. I do have the Figma of Devil Homura, and I do really like that, but once again, I feel like there was room for improvement on her, for her details. But that's not who I'm reviewing. But this figure in general, her paint is perfect, except for on her hand, which I did not notice until I got really close in my camera. It's a little bitty bit of gold over there. I guess just because I can't really get that close to look at those details myself. I think that they should have done that a little bit different color. I think it's too pink, but other than that, like, her paint is really, really nice. I haven't really found many errors in her. Like I said, her eyes are great. You can see the seam to her head, but really that's not that bad. Her hair is really nice, and it's shiny, and it does definitely have some character because of the wind movement and everything to it. One thing that I was really impressed with her is you can see the muscle definition in the back of her legs, which I was actually really surprised about. I did not expect to be able to see the muscles at the back of her knee like that. That really caught me off guard, but it really adds a lot of character to her figure. If you have a thing for legs, you'll probably really be happy about it. Overall, $24. She's really nice. Like, I would definitely say she's up there with, probably with my Kaneki scale figure that I have, who I will do a review on eventually. I do not have her original box because as soon as I got her, I tossed the box because I had also ordered a Rin Tosaka Banpresto figure for my husband, and I did not want him to find the boxes, so I threw them away almost immediately. But the box was really nice. It was very pretty. Paint and everything on it was well, I guess. The printing was good. I actually really liked one thing about the boxes. They were taped at the top in 3 places to make sure the top didn't come open, which was good to know, so that if, say, they were jostled around during shipping, boxes wouldn't open and they wouldn't go flying out. Now, I will admit, in the box I ordered her in, I also ordered my 2 cat plushies and a little Kirby key protector in the same box from Tokyo Otaku. If you plan on ordering your figures, I would suggest ordering them just by themselves because they seem to use higher quality boxes for their figures. But because I had so much coming in one box, it was all, well, it was a huge box. The box was ginormous. And the whole front part of the box was completely crushed in, which if not for my squishy cat plushie and my other cat plushie that I just did the review on, she probably would have been crushed. I was more afraid for her than I was anything else. But it seems like when they ship them individually, the figures are in much sturdier boxes. Now, if you're a fan of Madoka Magica, I have looked online and seen that there are other figures for the Banprestos of the Maha Shoujo girls. There is Mami and Sayaka and Kyoko, and theirs are all actually really nice looking. I really think that Homura's was probably the least nice out of all of them. Just my own personal opinion, but I wanted a figure of Homura because I really like her. So, as much as I hate to say, if you want to look them up, check on eBay or Amazon. It's the only place I can think of that would still be selling them, or Ami maybe. I personally have never bought anything off of there. But they all looked really nice. At least take a look at them. You can probably find pictures of them on Amazon or eBay to at least get an idea what they look like. Or my figure collection, I think, might have reference images of all of these. Well, I hope you liked my review. And let me know what you think in the comments. And if there's any figures that you would like me to review, or anything you'd like me to review in general. I'm not limited to figures or plushies. If there's anything that you're interested in that you think I might have or something, let me know and I'll check and see if I have one and I'll review it for you. I hope you enjoyed this review and I hope it helps you make decisions on your further purchases. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, feel free to give me a follow. I'm Nendoroid_addict512. And thanks for watching.